Hey guys, it's me, Thrifttasticmom, and as you can see, I'm in my car, doing a little car vlog since I'm out and about today. Thought I would just get on here and do a little chat with you guys, and I think I'm going to attach a thrift haul to the end of this video, so you'll get to see that when I get back home. I'm going to record everything that I picked up yesterday, and let me cut this car off for a minute so the camera won't be shaking. So anyway, I pulled over here in the shade and cut off for a minute because it's 100 degrees here today, so I won't be sitting here talking long. But anyway, I'm at the post office right now because I had to drop my husband off to have a MRI today, and he's right down the road, and I needed to get me some lunch and stop by the post office. So he was like, well, just drop me off and, you know, go do what you need to do and just kind of stay close in the area, and I'll text you when I'm done. So I'm kind of waiting on him. I done grabbed me some lunch, and I just dropped off my packages at the post office here, and I thought, well, this would be a good time. I'm in this big old parking lot. I kind of pulled away from the building. It's a little ways back that way, but so people won't be, you know, watching me sit here and talk to my camera. But I just figured I'd, you know, pull over here and say, hey, get on here and be visible. I don't think I've put up but one video this month, guys. I've been really busy. Haven't really went thrifting except yesterday, and then one time at the first of the month, and that was it. So I haven't been thrifting a lot. I've actually been watching my grandbaby a little bit more, like 2 days a week instead of one. You know, trying to help his mom out. She's due to have another baby next month, so you know, I'm excited about that. So I'm trying to help her out, and she's got another lady that watches him too, so I'm trying to take up a little slack when that woman can't watch him or whatever. But anyway, so I've been trying to help do that, and just being busy in general, you know. It's currently, my car's saying 104 degrees, but it might not be quite that warm, but it's close. But anyway, it's pretty hot here in South Carolina. If you don't know, I live in South Carolina, and it's been pretty warm the last couple of days. Now, we got a really bad storm yesterday, and it was on my way home, and I stopped in Walmart to pick up some drinks and water, and it was cloudy, but it was still daylight. I mean, this was like 5:30 in the evening. It was daylight, but it was clouding up, and I'm like, well, let me run in here right quick and try to beat the rain. I didn't beat the rain. So when I got up to the cash register, I looked outside. It was dark. I'm like, what? It was daylight when I come in here. I wasn't in there probably 20 minutes. And pouring down rain, lightning. I had to stand out there because I can't just run to my car. And plus, it's just shooting lightning everywhere. So I was not getting out into that. I didn't have my umbrella. My umbrella was laying in the back of my car, which I wouldn't have got in the lightning with my umbrella to start with. So I ended up standing there, me plus a bunch of other people. Some people would make a run for it, but y'all know I limp when I walk, so I can't get in a hurry and try to run to the car. And it wasn't so much about getting wet. I mean, it was pouring down, but I just didn't want to get struck by lightning, of course. So I ended up standing in that Walmart for like, I know, 20, 25 minutes waiting for it to slack up. I even called my husband. He was getting on work, and he was like, well, I'll come on over there, and I'll pick you up at the door and take you to the car, or you know, get the groceries, and either way, one of us is going to get wet. And but luckily, you know, it kind of lightened up for them. So I called him. I'm like, honey, you ain't got to come. I made it to the car. Now, I was wet, but at least I didn't get struck by lightning. But anyway, I was stuck there in the Walmart for a little while, you know, before I could actually get to my car. And I was wet. I was wet and cool. Because, I mean, it was pretty hot. It was like in the 90s when I went in. And then by the time it rained and I got back in my car, it was 72 degrees. So it did cool off a lot. I did want to say that my son's birthday was on the 14th. So happy birthday to Chris. And he turned a big 31, y'all. I was like, wow. I remember back when he was little, I'm like, Oh, I wonder what he's going to be like when he's 20. I wonder what he's going to be like when he's 30. Now here he is, 31, fixing to have his second baby. So, you know, it's funny how time flies. But y'all wish him some happy birthday comments. I'll tell him to look at them down in the comments and just tell him happy birthday for me. But anyway, I actually went out there and watched Cash for him a little bit for them to go, because they were supposed to go see an ultrasound of the baby that day. So that was a good birthday present for him. Y'all know Father's Day is this Sunday, so I guess I'll go ahead and say happy Father's Day to all of you out there that are fathers. I'm blessed because my dad is still alive, and so is my mother. I got a wild hair sticking out right there. So was my mother, so I'm really blessed that I still have my parents at, you know, my age. I'm 50 and they're like around 70. So I'm blessed to, you know, still have them. But anyway, I guess I'm going to get off of here because I'm fixing to have to crank my car up. It's starting to get warm. And head on back down to where my husband's at so I can pick him up. And I guess I'll go home and then I'll record my thrift haul because I got a box full of goodies for you guys to see. So I'll see you when I get home. Okay guys, I am at home now, so I thought I would show you my thrift haul where I went thrifting yesterday. I wanted to go ahead and show you this before I get in front of the camera because it's big and it's heavy. This is actually a jewelry box. Opens up like this. Got all the little places for your necklaces. That little thing there needs a good cleaning. All of these little trays for rings. And then it's got one drawer down here. This actually goes for good money. But I don't know if I want to keep it and paint it and fix it up for myself or sell it. It's got these little handles on the side. It's really nice. It's like a vintage piece. The only thing is it's got this plate here and it's already been engraved. A lot of them you see on eBay don't have, they have these but they're not engraved. So that right there would probably, you know, lessen the value of it a little bit. But I only give $6.99 for it. Let's see. Let me look. It's got a name on it somewhere. I looked it up. Eureka. I can't remember the exact name, but I did look it up and find it on eBay because half of that sticker's gone. But it does have some scuffs and different things, but they do sell for decent money on eBay. So not sure if I'm going to keep this yet or just sell it, clean it up and sell it. But that's the first thing that I wanted to show you. Okay guys, my air just came on, so you're probably going to have to listen to that during this video. Hopefully it won't be too bad. But me and my husband are both home, and it's 100 degrees outside, so gotta have the air on. Let's see, the next thing I want to show you guys is these. I've never used these, but I've seen these a lot online. These are Meyer's Clean Day Surface Scrub in lavender, and I actually found 3 of these. I give $2.99 a piece for them, which was a little more than I would normally pay for something, but I'm gonna lot them up and sell them together because I know people like Meyer's, and I did look them up to see if they were worth me selling, and they are, so I went ahead and got those. Next thing that I picked up was this it's called a Serene Innovations Amplified Corded Phone. I've bought phones like this before and sold on eBay. That's the box. I paid $7.99 for it. All the thrift stores have went up on their prices, just like the grocery stores, the gas pumps and everything. So, you know, I have been having to pay up a little when I go to mainly Goodwills and stuff. But it has been used, but all the parts are here, and I'm going to clean it up a little bit and sell it. I've sold these before on eBay. That's what it looks like. Just got big numbers and stuff for people that need that. Supposed to help them hear better and see it better and all that good stuff. So I picked that up. That'll go on eBay. Sorry if I'm a little close. I'm trying to lean in to make sure y'all can hear me over the air conditioner. Alright, the next thing I got here is just this Crown and Ivy sweater. It's actually new with tags. It's like a navy long sleeve sweater with kind of a little high neck on it. I can actually wear it. It's a 1X and it fits me fine, but it's got like 2 slits on each side, and the 2 slits come up a little bit shorter over my gut than I like. If they wasn't slit on the sides, I would totally keep this for myself. But because of those little slits, it makes it short, and it just, the slits kind of sit on top of my bottom of my stomach there on the sides, and I don't like that. But I do love the sleeves. Look at them little puffy here and slim on the wrist part. But it's really nice. So I'll probably just throw it up on eBay. Maybe. Might hold on to it and give somebody for Christmas. But I don't know too many people that are in a 1X. Okay, I did pick up a few towels. Sometimes if I can find nice, clean towels that are in better condition than mine, I'll pick them up. I'm not going to open them up. They're all kind of like large towels because I don't like real small towels. But I'll just kind of hold it up and show you the pattern. It's got like stars on it. It's kind of a beachy theme on that one. I don't really care about the theme as long as they're, you know, clean and in decent condition. So I got that one. I picked up this blue one. Nothing special, just a solid blue. Because, you know, towels, they get wore out over time. And, you just kind of need to get new ones, and they are expensive. Now this one has been, the pink is like dark over here and light, so it's like faded and stuff, but it's still a good usable towel. It's got a little bit of stripes on it. So it's a good usable towel. Just got a little bit of fading. I don't care about that. They're cheap, so I mean you can give like 50 cents a piece for them. You can't beat that. Because towels, if you know, towels are not cheap. Now this is by Party Light. I pick up some Party Light stuff, some I don't. This is a Spice Mosaic Decorative Topper and Tray. And the only reason I got it is because it is in such good condition. It looks like it might not have been even used. It looks like a little bit on the bottom, but it's really cute. Just a little candle tray and topper for a little, I guess, a little square Yankee candle. It's the first time I've actually seen any like this. I always pick up the round one. Matter of fact, I got one in my box here, but it's just a little set, so I thought I would put those on eBay and see could I get a few little bucks for those, because people like that Party Light stuff. Every time I get Party Light, it usually sells, so most of the time I try to pick it up. Okay, I got some craft things. They had a little bit of, well, they actually had a whole craft box, and I just kind of went through it. And one thing I'm not going to show, that's going in a Christmas present. Yeah. I went through the craft box and just picked out things that I wanted or I could use myself for crafting. So I got these. I thought I would just throw these up on eBay because they're like vintage. I think they're vintage. The packaging looks vintage, so if you know and you've ever seen these, let me know if they're vintage. But I'm thinking they are because of the packaging. But there's a green one and a red one. It's called Noel Time. That's what it looks like. To me, it looks like it's vintage packaging. My phone's going crazy. But anyway, I got a green one and a red one. It's just red and white and green and white Christmas lace. So it's called Christmas ribbon, but it's ribbon with lace on it. So I'm going to lot these two together and put those on eBay and get a little bit for those. I picked up this set of 4 double face tape. I thought maybe I could use that in my crafts. It's always good to have tape, especially that kind of tape. I picked this up. I thought this was cute. And I don't know if I want to keep this or just put it on eBay. It is worth a little bit of money on eBay, but there's not a whole bunch of sales on them. But it's really cute. It's just one of these little purse holders. Ain't that pretty? It's got like roses on it. It looked like it's fixing to rain here. We had a really bad storm yesterday. Whew. I picked up this little baggie. It has a couple little wood pieces in it. It's got a little welcome sign and a little Christmas tree. Just something I can craft with when I actually take the time to craft. Just this little round disc. Oh, I haven't even showed y'all guys my Cricut I found for $8. It's one of the old Cricut cutters. I did put it on my TikTok. There's a little wood tree. But yeah, I found an old Cricut cutter for $8 at the thrift store. So I've been playing with that a little bit. That's just a little welcome sign. Alright, then I picked up these. These are just some little decorative flower rhinestones. Wherever they came from, they were on clearance for $1. And some little crystal pearls. Just some more little craft stuff for me to play with. These are iron-on appliques, and I think these came from Dollar Tree because they're distributed by the Greenbrier. So that's Dollar Tree, I think. But I might do something with those. They're still new in the pack. 2 rose appliques. Really pretty. I can make me some big old rose earrings, couldn't I? I got some more of these somewhere. They must have fell down in the box. But I picked these up. I'm going to lot all these together. These are little favorite findings, blooming bouquet, like little buttons. I think I got 3 of these, and then I got 1 pack of another kind. But aren't those just adorable? A little basket and flowers. I thought those were so cute. So I'm going to lot all them together and sell them. Somebody would probably want them. I've sold these before on eBay. They're not big money items, but I hate to leave them when you can get them so cheap, you know, and somebody out there would love to do something with those. I might would even too if I knew what to do with them. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. I picked up some socks, and I was surprised. I didn't realize that these were men's dress socks, but they actually go for decent money. These two Duchamps or Duchamp, London. I'm not sure how you pronounce those, and they're different. That's what it is right there. It's like D-U-C-H-A-M-P, Duchamp, London. But they're men's dress socks, and they're colorful. And I'm going to lot these two together, put them on eBay. And then I got this pack. This is called West Loop. These are also men's crew socks or like dress socks, but it's a 3-pack. And my husband won't wear nothing like this, so I won't keep these for my husband. He don't wear stuff like this. But they got little sailboats all over them. I thought those were cute, so I'll sell those. And these are actually made by recycled plastic bottles. So I picked those up. I'll throw all that on eBay. I got these, and I actually took one out because I needed to use it to wrap up our grandboy's birthday gift and mail it to him today. So I took a blue one out, but it's this pack of, it's called Set of 9 Year-Round Gift Bag, and I didn't even know it till I opened it, but it also had tissue inside of it for the gift bag. So I got those, and it's just got 9 different like prints of gift bags, and his was blues. Since he's a boy, I figured I'd send him blue. But it's got all these different color gift bags in it. It's stuck together. That I can use, you know, for birthday gifts or whatever. There's a yellow one. Y'all know I like to keep a good collection of bags and stuff for gifts and things like that. There's an orange and white, and then a green, and then the blue one, of course, that I used this morning. I think I give mostly like $1 for these, $1 a piece for the socks, and I think he charged me like 50 cents a piece for all these. You know, he just gives me one lump sum at the end when I go up there to pay. So, averaging it out, that's probably about what it was. Oh, here's the other pack of findings. These are actually butterflies and flowers. So that's just one pack. I may keep those and do something with them myself since I only got one pack. Yeah, here's the other pack. I found the other pack. It had fell down in my box. But anyway, I found this, and I thought this was really pretty. Of course, it's Christmas themed, and I bet you could tell me in the comments below before I even tell you what this is. But it is a candle shade topper for Yankee Candle. I usually pick these up. I wish I had found the plate with it, because you can get more money when you got the matching plate, but I couldn't find a plate for it anywhere. But it's in really good condition, and with it being Christmas, now somebody's used it. It's got a little soot inside. I'll have to clean it. But I thought it was so pretty. Even if I kept it and put it on a candle, that was just so pretty. But I'll probably sell it. I actually looked on eBay. I didn't see one exactly in this print, but that might make it even better for me, because somebody would be like, oh, I like that one, so they'll want it. So anyway, I picked that up. This was probably about $1. I'm just guesstimating, because they're usually pretty good on their prices in there on stuff like that. A lot of times they cut me. If the right man's working at the cash register, I'll get good deals, you know, better than some of the others, but they don't usually charge up a whole lot. Now this here is a dress that I picked up. I thought I could wear. I tried it on. I like it, so I'll probably hold on to it and wear it, because it's a 3X and it's called In Touch. And it's just a little floral. Y'all know I love florals. Just floral, blue and dark blue, short sleeve dress. And it comes about, it's a little bit past my knees, so that's about the length I like. That's it. It's basic, but I like it, you know, because it's floral prints, and I think it'll look good with a little cardigan or something hanging over it, just to kind of break up that flower detail, you know, over the whole thing. So I'll probably wear a little cardigan over it, but it's really pretty. I love the colors on it. Okay guys, I wanted to jump in here right quick and say, look at this photo. This is the dress, and I knew it had an unusual hem around the bottom of it, which I was okay with, but if you really look at the dress, it looks like a piece has been sewn in or something, even though it doesn't seem to be that way at the top, but at the bottom it is, and it's just like a long rectangular piece, and it cuts across the bottom. But even if you notice that the florals don't line up, so that's what I really don't like, because to me it's noticeable, so it should be noticeable to other people. But I don't know if they made the dress this way, or if somebody took and tried to alter the dress or what, but it doesn't line up, and there's just a blue spot right there in the middle, you know, that there's no flowers, and it's just very obvious. So I don't know if I want to wear this dress or not. Would you wear it? Do you know if this is something that In Touch usually does with their dresses, or do you think somebody may have altered it? Let me know in the comments below, because I love the dress. I just don't like that front section where the florals don't line up. It just looks like a square, a rectangle or something. So let me know in the comments what you think. I hope you enjoyed the thrift haul. Hope you enjoyed our little chat in the car that we had earlier. So if you did, y'all give me a big thumbs up. Y'all leave me some comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. And if you do subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified when I upload all my videos. And y'all stay out of that hot heat. If it's hot where you at, which it probably is, stay in somewhere cool and be safe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. God bless. Happy thrifting. Bye.